Hello, thank you for joining with me. We are in A Course in Miracles. This is the foundation for inner peace. And we are it's the third edition. We are on chapter 7 today, the gifts of the kingdom. We will read section 1. We're going to go ahead and read half of section 1 today, the last step, paragraphs 1 through 4. If you'd like to go ahead and close your eyes and join me in a prayer. Dear Father, if left to my own devices, my perception will be skewed. I surrender to you everything that I think and feel. God, please take my past, plan my future, send your spirit to redeem my mind, that I might be set free. May I be your channel, God, and serve the world. May I become who you would have me be, do what you would have me do, go where you would have me go, and say what you would have me say, and to whom. And so it is. God, please enable me to set aside everything that I think I know about everything today, including you and today's reading. Please allow me an open mind for a new experience. And so it is. Okay, so chapter 7, the gifts of the kingdom, section 1, the last step. This is page 112. The creative power of God and his creations is limitless, but they are not in reciprocal relationship. You communicate fully with God as he does with you. This is an ongoing process in which you share, and because you share it, you are inspired to create like God. Yet in creation you are not in a reciprocal relation to God, since he created you, but you did not create him. I have already told you that only in this respect your creative power differs from his. Even in this world there is a parallel. Parents give birth to children, but children do not give birth to parents. They do, however, give birth to their children and thus give birth as their parents do. If you created God and he created you, the kingdom could not increase through its own creative thought. Creation would therefore be limited, and you would not be co-creator with God. As God's creative thought proceeds from him to you, so must your creative thought proceed from you to your creations. Only in this way can all creative power extend outward. God's accomplishments are not yours, but yours are like his. He created the sonship and you increase it. You have the power to add to the kingdom, though not to add to the creator of the kingdom. You claim this power when you become vigilant only for God and his kingdom. By accepting this power as yours, you have learned to remember what you are. Your creations belong in you as you belong in God. You are part of God as your sons are part of his sons. To create is to love. Love extends outward simply because it cannot be contained. Being limitless does not stop. It creates forever, but not in time. God's creations have always been because he has always been. Your creations have always been because you can create only as God creates. Eternity is yours because he created you eternal. The ego, on the other hand, always demands reciprocal rights because it is competitive rather than loving. It is always willing to strike a bargain, but it cannot understand that to be like another means that no bargains are possible. To gain, you must give, not bargain. To bargain is to limit giving, and this is not God's will. To will with God is to create like Him. God does not limit His gifts in any way. You are His gifts, and so your gifts must be like His. Your gifts to the kingdom must be like His gifts to you. We're going to go ahead and pause there and move into meditation. We'll pick up the rest of this section 1, the last step, tomorrow. I just don't want to try to shove too much into one day. I think it's better to take our time. All right, go ahead and sit with your back supported, head and neck free. Go ahead and start with a 2x breath in through your nose for a count of 2 and out through your mouth for a count of 4. Let's go ahead and do this 3 times. Now let's move into a 3x breath in for a count of 3 and out for a count of 6. And now a 4x breath in for a count of 4. Hold it at the top and out for a count of 8. Now let's go ahead and come to our senses. Feel what you feel in your body. Let go of any tension. Do you have any itches you'd like to scratch, or anxiety you would like to release, tension you would like to release? Go ahead and feel from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Do a body scan and feel what you feel. Now let's go ahead and taste what you taste in your mouth. What is it that you taste? Is it bitter, sweet, nothing? Now let's see what you hear. Not see, but hear what you hear. Closest to you and furthest away. Do you have any pets making noise? Perhaps you hear my pets. With your eyes closed, see what you see. Any light patterns, any colors, any shades. And then with a big 4x breath, go ahead and smell what you smell. What do you smell in the area? Let's come to our senses quickly, one after the other. Feel what you feel. Taste what you taste. Hear what you hear. See what you see with your eyes closed. And smell what you smell. Now you may use the mantra of your choice for our silent meditation or lesson 62. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. I would fulfill my function that I may be happy. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. Go ahead and focus on 3 things that you are grateful for in this moment. I would fulfill my function that I may be happy. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. Thank you so much for joining with me. Let's carry this happiness into our day today, remembering that forgiveness is our function as the light of the world. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.